Hello, everybody.
Hey!
This is a game that we have liked for a long time. It just recently came out on
Steam.
The expanded professional edition, professional platinum game of the year.
Yeah.
Super platinum re-release.
This is going to be the sleeper hit of 2016, if we have anything to say about it.
And we do, boyo. So we're just going to take you into this.
Is it not working?
Josh.
Hold on, I think I know what the problem is. There, try now. Yes.
Hey! Nicely done. Alright, we're going to start a new game so y'all can have the full Mibibli experience. Although what they didn't get was the NES cartridge being put into the NES drive.
Yeah, but we had no way to capture that. I might edit it into the video.
Yeah.
Now, you gotta move around this because the way the music does the thing is great. But of course, you're gonna be a true hero.
Yeah, of course.
This game, I'd say that,
Shall we enter the art sound, Josh?
Yes, I think entering the art zone sounds like a good idea. This game is what Shovel Knight wanted to be, in my opinion. Well, it's not what Shovel Knight wanted to be, but in my opinion...
Shovel Knight managed to be what it wanted to be very much. This is, in a more accurate sense, it's what Shovel Knight was claiming to be, if that makes more sense.
Except a lot more,
this
depressive.
This is like the full NES experience. Well, it depends on the NES game you're talking about, and it also depends on the interpretation of the NES game that you're talking about.
It's a lot more fucking busted up than
yeah, no, I mean, if...
This is the cooler, punkier version of Shovel Knight.
If Shovel Knight had come out on the NES, it would have had the Nintendo seal of approval on it.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the sort of the blue cartridge that your mom bought you at the dollar store because she can't afford to buy you real video games because she works a minimum wage job, and she doesn't want you to know that you're poor, so she gets you Nintendo games. But this is pretty much the only thing that she could afford.
But it's great. Don't get us wrong, because everything here is working exactly the way it should.
Yep. It is a loving evocation of that aesthetic. Maybe that's a better way to describe it.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get caught in the landscape portrait and then kill the blind robot. So this is the prelude level.
Mm-hmm. I was doing some testing to get this capture working, and I died on this level 5 times. So
it's good that I'm driving, basically. Yeah. Hey, look. It's not a peep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's a reference.
This game's aesthetic is really working the intentionally bad, but with, touches like the way the music stops every time this guy zaps you that remind you that it's totally on purpose. There's a... I think it might be my favorite example of the intentionally bad aesthetic, and we're gonna see more examples of it as we go.
Do you like how my projectiles just droop and how that was then used as a game mechanic there?
That's the whole thing. This game really just it embraces the misery.
Yeah, it really does, and it's helpful to note that this part is really easy, really easy compared to what comes next.
Yeah,
and the game's platform mechanics are not super good, or rather they are misleading. The place where you think you need to jump off a platform is not where you need to jump off a platform as a general matter.
How's that? I see. Yeah, it's all designed to be kind of painful. In a lot of the level you just passed, all you have to do is hold right, I think.
Nope.
Really?
Yep. Nope.
I've gone through that just by holding right.
Trust me.
All right.
I played this recently.
Wait, that's the thesis statement of the whole game.
Oh, sorry. I'm an indecipherable piece of crappy art, says the indecipherable piece of crappy art. Which, once again, sounds like we're banking on this game. Here's
your arch enemy, Crocodibly.
Watch what happens when I shoot him. I have broken the world in twain, I believe. Or he has? It's hard to tell, really. Well, he's ascending to godhood. Oh, God.
This fucking fight is I think it's valuable to point out that good old Ryan Melmuth kind of made sure, it would seem, that this game is just kind of physically unpleasant to play.
Yep.
It's like that. It's Mega Man hard, and I've always felt...
Oh, right. I forgot the vomiting intestines part.
I've always felt that Mega Man was a little bit of a a little bit of a strict mistress, right? But
Okay.
but this game takes that to another level.
I love this mechanic, though.
Yeah, no.
Unironically, I love this particular mechanic.
There's a ton of creativity on display, right? Like it's not just being bad at you. It's not just making fun of you for playing it.
Yeah, and it is doing that, but it's also doing a couple of other things, like demonstrating its.
It's got an awful lot of. There's just a lot to it, and you got pretty far through his health bar there before that happened.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah,
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty decent. Yeah, that's my favorite. It's my favorite one.
the character relationship between Mibibli and Crocodibli
Is
someone's got to hurry up and draw the erotic fan art of these two.
Oh boy, I wonder how much fan art there does exist of this game. I would really like to know that.
I did see someone ask the creator on Tumblr a little recently if he'd be upset if he drew erotic fan art of Mibibli.
Oh, and the creator
Was like, no, I'd be flattered.
of course. I mean,
Because Ryan Melmoth is a great guy.
It barely needs to be expressed. I
Right.
would say. All right, dude. What do you mind?
You think you can survive? You think you can beat Crocodibli? Finally, at last?
I mean, if he keeps making boneheaded moves like that one, then perhaps.
What if he keeps doing that?
Well,
Are you starting to feel the hope leave you?
Uh,
I mean, it's a stupid question.
I'm
You know what happens.
I know what happens, but oh,
There we go. That's what happens.
I didn't have to get a single free power up from the game in order to get through that, though. So
That's nice.
That made me feel good. Press fire, it says, and we're done.
Here's where the concept kind of reveals itself.
Hey,
My interpretation of this game is that we are inside a long forgotten NES cartridge and have been languishing in here while our hard drive or whatever decays. They don't have hard drives. While our chip decays.
yeah.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Yumtown.
Yumtown, population sad people. This place perpetually smells bad, and I've lived here my whole life. I've only smelled bad smells.
I can relate, dude.
Yeah, no, our apartment this year. Yeah.
Sometimes I wet my pants and then
I can relate. I wet my pants at a bookstore once when I was a kid.
Oh, no.
That was tough. I like to just die, but I haven't earned my pension yet. Okay. This town is sad.
Yeah, man. That's my favorite.
Tough. Negged. Alright, this is a non-representational obstacle here. Oh, it's the Bible. But nope!
You are a hero. This game is so good.
I know, it really is. Oh, Jesus. I'm hero.
It maintains this.
And game is happening again, I should just point out. There is now game occurring.
A fairly skippable game, this particular part,
Yeah.
but the game maintains this,
Okay, here
this
we are.
mercurial pace the entire way through, which I think is very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it gets down to something that's slightly more recognizably structural.
Yes, but even then, like, every level has a very unique thing going on.
Yep. It's certainly the best at whatever this is. And as the floor drops gradually out from under us,
Get ready for...
drumroll please.
There's epic music now. We can't hear it, but I remember there's epic music right now. There we
go. As the platform
it
continues
goes so
to
slow.
slowly descend.
Like,
how can you not love this, right?
some might be asking, is this just another game about video games?
It's really not.
I mean, like, in a way it is, but moreover, it's a game about depression, I think.
I think it uses the video game idea as the palette.
Yes.
And
look how this area is,
Just
like,
about it.
characterized by things that are just a little too high for you to jump over and spaces that are just a little too small for you to get through.
yeah, it's like those parts. It is taking some, all right, where to go first?
Well, first, I want you to go to the bottom zone, because we're not going to get to it in this run, but I think it's important to see what's gating our progression right now. This is one of my favorite jokes in the whole game.
Okay.
You get this, extremely climactic walk-up, and then this guy needs 3 hammers to clear the path of these stupid barn animals. Can you help? He's got a shit-eating grin on you.
No.
Just arrived back at the Pink Elephant Zone.
Hey, non-Euclidean.
I want to do Rave.
You want to do Rave? Okay.
Rave is my
Rave
fave.
Rave is the place then. City is my favorite because of the particular fuck you
The
that
hat,
it starts with.
yes.
Yeah, hi, I'm Dampy the poorly drawn dancing mouse. That's cool.
So this is the DDR level. Oh, I think that's the fire button.
Yeah, I forgot that's what that was. Bomb.
It's nice when the bombs are labeled, so you know what they are.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing?
Shoot the bomb, dude.
Oh, right.
Early. Great. Early.
Ah,
Early is acceptable. What you don't want to do is miss. You actually have a split second. You don't have to jump again so much. I mean, just to be seeing this weirdness in this, like, this what is pretending to be a shitty platformer. There's a special value to it.
I keep hitting the jump button instead of the fire button when it's telling me to fire.
That is a rookie mistake, and I'm surprised at you.
I haven't played this part of the game in quite some time, I'll have you know.
I understand.
You jerk.
Isaac is concentrating, and I'm struggling to think of what to say.
I mean, you don't need to say anything. Surely this speaks for itself.
It ought to. Apparently, this new Steam version has a hidden final boss, and a new shuffle difficulty once you beat the main story, which I think neither of us has ever done.
I've never beaten this game. Yeah, no.
Isaac is like way better at platformers than me, so if he doesn't have it in him to beat this, then
I love this how the fucking DDR things are.
Yeah, they become
obstacles in and of themselves. It's just gorgeous.
I know it says early even when it truly doesn't matter. Look at that guy. He's beautiful.
He's dead is what he is.
So I don't think you got your thought out earlier about what this game is about in your mind?
I don't think it's about much. I think that it's largely a stream of consciousness racket.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Ooh.
That was it. I also cannot express really properly how insanely difficult it is.
This is like not even the harder part of the game.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, I mean this right here is a mess of things to do at once.
Oh, fuck me sidewise.
I like it so much more than Shovel Knight.
You would.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. And back to the fucking start.
And you only have one life left,
yeah, there's only the one checkpoint. So, I mean, I don't think our Mibibli playthrough necessarily needs to... I mean, once we continue, we can maybe go on to, like, the next level after this.
I think the only way to exit out of a level is to close the game.
Yeah, so maybe that our... this chapter of our Mibibli playthrough ends with this death that is coming up shortly.
I mean, at this point, running out of lives wouldn't set you far back.
Yeah, so but how long do the people want to see me struggle with this?
Who knows, man? I think we just go. I think we go until we're out of time.
You know what? I think you're right. I think that this is just the way it's going to be. Which is, I think...
It's an important part of the game, is the way it just keeps putting you through it.
Yep.
Take cover from the DDR instructions.
Thank you. It's important. You don't want to accidentally...
DANCE.
Yeah,
well done, well done.
My balls. Thank you.
Kill those dance robots.
Mm-hmm.
Whistling a different song than the one that's playing?
Yeah. I'm whistling the one that I can kind of hear. Oh, you can touch me. I'm that good. See, I played this game a lot when it first came to my attention.
Yeah.
And like, you know, the aesthetic qualities of it are great and enable me to exist comfortably in it because of the, you know, the nihilism thereunto appertaining. Yep. Hey, it's the checkpoint. Woo!
Eee!
Yeah. Okay, this is happening now.
You were saying there about the aesthetic qualities, or it sounded like you're. It seems like one gets angry when they play this game.
Yeah, I mean,
you kind of have a hostile relationship.
It's extremely frustrating, but also like it plugs right into the thing that video games mostly do for me.
It reminds me of the way, like, what I like about Grand Theft Auto 5, and also the reason I'll never play it is because I think its greatest value is that it's a depression simulator.
Yeah.
This game is similarly miserable, but in a way that feels completely earned.
Yeah.
And fuck, if you think you're the platform master, you should show us what you've got.
Yeah, I mean, there are other like punishing platformers, like, you know, sort of hilariously punishing platformers, but
few are this artful.
Yeah. And whop. I probably.
And this, like, it bums me out because this is really one of those games that it often feels like only I've heard of it. I think I like just saw the GIF of this on the itch.io homepage at one point in time. And I was like, well, this looks killer, and
yeah,
I've never heard anybody else really talk about it.
Well, I mean,
it did get greenlit, so
yeah. The thing that I was going to say before I exploded there was that the thing about this game, which is good, or rather, that's not even what I mean. What do I mean? What do I mean, Josh? What do I mean?
I don't know. What is? You don't mean the thing about this game which is good?
I mean, the thing about this game which is worth noting is that it's certainly not unique in being like a fiendishly difficult platformer.
No.
It's unique in being a fiendishly difficult platformer, A, that has
maybe.
No, I can't talk and
do this
at the same time. It's
how
too hard.
about
it's unique in both being one that keeps shifting its mechanics,
yeah,
and bringing something interesting and new. So from a purely game-based perspective, it's successful on that. Oh, after all that, on that level. But
I'd also say
the other part of it is that.
This.
Mother of God.
You can hold in the arrow for like a fair amount of time. Like you can just linger in there. I think.
I've got
You're
dying
wounded.
Feeling.
Kind of looks like a dance.
And I did.
I think you're pushing through those arrows much too quickly. You can linger in them, I think, for a good like 3 or 4 seconds.
3 or 4 seconds.
You might as well test it on these.
If I do that, I'll get backed up in them.
Oh, that's true.
As long as I'm passing through them. I don't think they affect my velocity is the problem. Which could be a problem. What I was trying to say was that most of the, very difficult platform games have that sort of bro-ish aesthetic about them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, can you handle this, man?
It's a bit like Sausage Roll, right? This game's value is partly that it doesn't pretend that what you're learning to do here is important.
Yeah, no, it's like this entire discipline is pointless, and like the parts of it which, sort of nod at depth are equally satirical. Mm-hmm. It doesn't want you to think that it thinks that it's important, and It wants you to feel stupid if you think that this sort of thing is important, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. Which feels funny to say, because in a way we do think this kind of thing can be important. I think the last game we played on this channel showed that you can totally do like good art in this format. And this is good art in its own way. But
hey,
I love to dance. What do you say?
You have to if you want to survive out here. So, I'm about to run out of lives because I don't remember how this part works.
Oh, look at that asshole!
It's a mini boss.
Look at this.
He's boogieing. He's boogieing. Stop boogieing. Fuck you.
I think that was your first late input.
Yeah.
Unless you got them when you were falling, I suppose. That was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you love to dance.
Oh god, the boss fights in this game last way longer than you feel like They should.
Oh, but it's pretty short, really. A Mega Man boss fight would take much longer than that.
Suck my dick!
You did it. You did it.
On my first try.
What's next?
See, the fucking... The bro feelings come out of you even when you're playing this, right?
Yeah.
It's impossible to make an anti-war game.
It's the hammer.
Look at it hovering.
The fucking hammer. It's so deep that Mibibli's victory gesture is the same thing Mario does when he dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grab that potion.
Okay. Max health, max lives. Alright, so, city or cave?
Go.
Cave.
Yeah, go for cave. I can't remember.
I'm not ready to
revisit the city.
I'm not ready to hit the mental torture that...
Warning!
Danger, do not touch broken glass, it hurts, owie. Okay. New mechanic time.
Broken glass is a good, has a harmony with this game's general flavor, I would say.
Oh, he fell in the hole. Wow. So,
on the importance of platformers.
Was I going to say something about the importance of platformers?
It felt like you were leading towards something about the feeling of whether or not this is important. And
oh, yeah. No, like, because, you know, despite how, like, the game is... Oh, see how my droopiness had its own dire consequences there, but not quite dire enough. This game is, like, satirizing the, you know, response to it that I had there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I hate this thing. But was nonetheless absolutely...
Ouch.
Was nonetheless absolutely evoking it in me.
Yeah.
And effortlessly. That's interesting, isn't it?
It is. But, I mean, I don't want to... I also do want to say that I feel like there's something sincere being expressed here, you know? It's not purely...
What do you think is being expressed in this cave zone?
Not by the cave zone in particular, necessarily. But I definitely see some emotional expression here.
Yeah, tell me more.
Something about the...
Tell me more, Herzog.
Something about the futility of it, the way game. It seems to be something about the way games suck you in and leave you sucked in, right?
Yeah. Or just suck.
Yeah.
But this one doesn't suck. This one is very good.
It is good.
And I'm locked in Mortal Kombat with this thing.
I don't know. It's a good text. There's a lot to it.
Oh, right.
And I'm not going to succeed in completely unpacking it in this Let's Play episode.
But I thought that was the point of it, particularly because I'm not allowed to do any unpacking because I'm too busy.
You're allowed to. It's just that you're struggling to.
Yeah, I'm not capable.
I mean, you've played more of it than me, so I'm not...
That's true. I mean, I have witnessed the glory, which is Egg World.
Oh man, I've never seen Egg World. Holy shit!
Oh god. I was trying not to damage the wall so I could recover my health later. So I was... Oh man, do you see how much that hurts?
Owie, indeed.
Yeah, I think that we are probably screwed on this run.
I mean, you could do the shitty thing and spend all your lives to restart.
Nope. We ain't playing that way.
Yeah, we're sticking with the ritual.
Yeah, and it's about to be time to stop as soon as I cash in these last couple of lives anyway, so one last run and then
we gotta go meet that ice cream man.
Yeah, we're in dire straits heat-wise. So, you know, if I sound sweaty playing this game, rest assured
some of it's the game.
I'm both sweaty and salty right now. You could lick me, it would be delicious.
Point is, you should buy this game and explain it to us, because it's a little beyond me.
It's just stream of consciousness, man.
I'm not sure.
I
don't completely buy it. I feel like there is something slightly more concrete.
I mean, there is definitely a worldview.
Right.
Which is about deliberate ugliness.
Yes.
And, you know, there may be something redemptive about that. But I also feel like...
You gotta stand on the ledge.
No, you saw me do it before.
I know.
I'm trying... I cranked up the conceptual part of my brain.
Keep
for
it cranked.
You.
Keep it cranked.
And I'm trying to play the video game. I can't conceptualize while playing.
Only when you can do both at once will you achieve
Mibibli.
true herodom.
Oh, that's probably true.
Alright. This time, fuck the health. Just kill this.
Well, I don't need the health. I
Exactly.
didn't get hurt
Kill this
time.
creep.
I'm not gonna kill this creep
Oh,
because
I see.
I don't need to kill this creep.
You're being a surgeon about it. That's pretty good. You're being a sturgeon about it. Hey, the robot up there is in love.
It is in love. No, that's an arrow which says that I get in the robot.
I choose to believe that he's in love.
Oh god, I love this part. If you want to talk about like coherent gestures, right?
Right.
This is a satire of parts of Mega Man which are like this, but just the sheer
Gives me a Metal Slug vibe as well.
yeah, but just
Oh.
how overpowered you are. You
But
know?
a fucking
But
wasp just took off
just
a quarter of your health.
by jumping into my face.
Yeah.
Shitty bug enemies.
They're in like every stage, too.
Okay.
Yay, what's
Hey.
Balloon Girl got to say?
Balloon! Yes,
What do you have to do with Cave World?
Up 3 lives. We continue.
Oh, it never ends.
Oh god, 2 of these guys at once!
The one thing I can say for truly true is that I really believe.
Have you noticed that if I really jam on my weaponry,
Yeah, it's inconsistent. It doesn't
it
always,
stops working right?
and it doesn't feel like it's completely consistent when it doesn't
here,
do that.
Here, this is me at normal fire rate. This is me at top fire
It
rate.
just stops coming out.
It just stops coming out.
It feels so
sometimes.
shitty and sputtery.
I know, and like in the city level, which is all about precision platforming, the limitations of how you're able to like jump off the edge of platforms and make those jumps just becomes like. Did you see that?
What?
Did you see that? It randomly happens.
Right.
It didn't have anything to do with what I did. Like,
Yeah.
It just the fall off is. It is calculated to frustrate you, and it's calculated, I think, also to frustrate like people who want to have mastery of the mechanic.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, maybe there is something deterministic about it that's just kind of beyond us.
There isn't. I swear to God, it's entirely.
You might be right. What I was trying to say before is that something I've really just got to hand to this game is that stupid intro fight with Crocodibly makes me believe that rivalry way more than I believe like Mario and Bowser,
Yeah.
or fucking Eggman and Sonic.
Fight forever, clap, clap. Fight forever.
Like these two are in a real battle of the fates. You know, they're truly locked in it together. And there's more great scenes between those two later on. Crocodibly for Character of the Year, 2014 or whatever. The fuck. Can you carry on to the right here?
Should I try?
Couldn't hurt that much as long as you.
It could hurt. It could hurt quite a lot. Do you see? Do you see what's happening with my projectile?
There is a particular range to it there. If you stand in the right place, it'll be consistent. I think
It's not. It is not. It is absolutely not consistent.
maybe you're right. Hey. So which is the way to go? Down or forward?
Oh, there's probably you could probably do both.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not do both? I'm gonna go to the right.
But down was a
It's a
secret.
checkpoint.
Down was totally a secret.
I'm Sad Rock, but where my big brother awaits. He's Violent Rock.
All right, let's challenge the Violent Rock.
Here I come. Oh yeah, I remember there is something down there which we can unlock a thing with
I see.
later on. Oops.
He
Violent
turns you
Rock has
into
turned me
a
into
rock.
a rock, and then he jumped on me.
He's gonna smush you real soon, dude.
You know what? I think that is a needlessly negative perspective on the situation. Shit.
Damn.
Oh, well, turns out you were correct. Yeah, I'm gonna beat him, and then I'll come back and do the other thing later.
Okay.
Or not even. Maybe, I mean, we might turn this into a series.
Okay.
Depends on if people enjoy this.
It's a difficult game to do our format on, I will say.
I mean, are you enjoying listening to what happens to my voice when I'm trying really hard?
Maybe I should try to play next time, and we'll
That
make
would-
even less progress.
That would be enjoyable. I would enjoy that.
There's like so many of those things that they just keep mounting until they hit you.
They do, but on the
Oh, they do fade out after a
yeah,
while.
on the plus side,
Oh man, you have got a sliver of health left. That's one entire more hit.
fuck you, fuck
You've
you,
almost got him.
fuck you. I got it.
Hey, let's get that hammer.
Oh man, exciting times. Look
His
at
wounded animation looks like a little groove.
Yeah.
Whee!
And he emits clouds of pink gas and escapes.
The stage turns red when you win. Just never comfortable.
Yeah, I think that's how you access the fourth secret zone in this area. The one that has the question marks next to it is by going down that thing and enduring more terrible trials.
Wow.
Because you can always go back to these levels after the check marks have set in.
That's gonna be it for now.
Yeah, I think so, everybody. Okay, one thing before we go.
Yeah.
Right? One thing before we go. Oh, never mind. The secret zone opened up anyway. Who the fuck knows?
Who knows? What's the logic? Are you gonna show them the hat?
I'm gonna show them the hat.
Did you know you can destroy this guy's hat?
Yes. I say there's nothing more cherished by a man than his hat. Oh ho ho, there is no true truth. Destroy his hat. He is not swayed from his ideology by this happenstance. Now, there's the hat. You see that hat?
Yeah, there it is.
Now, the hat... You may not have noticed that this is an enemy.
Yeah, there's a few things like that. The giant fucking phallus.
Yeah. And this...
Do you get anything for beating the level with the hat?
You know what? I don't remember, but I've done it.
Maybe there's a...
You've done it? Yes, I've done it.
It's the hardest thing. You lose it if you take any damage, right? And it makes you too tall to get through certain things?
Well, it increases your hitbox.
Oh, man.
Because you have to worry about your hat getting hit now.
Yeah.
But I was stuck starting this game for the longest time because I refused to move on from this level until I'd beaten it with my hat on.
Ah, that's the most Isaac thing.
But I did.
You did it. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah, I feel okay about that.
This is the most hectic goddamn screen.
Yeah, well, I mean, all these fucking tetrads, these are the worst. And you can't go further from the bottom half. The city is... I mean, if this is the first level that you are, like... It's the one that you want to go to first, because...
Oh, you lost your hat!
Lost my hat.
It's all over now.
It's all... yeah, well, no, we're gonna keep playing anyway. But the point that I want to make is this. The city level is, like, the first one that you sort of see, and it is, like... balls harder than the other two on the first one.
What makes it the first one you want? I guess because it's on the top left.
It's on the top left. It's the first thing you encounter when you drop down.
Yeah.
And I don't think we can stop this episode until I die, but thankfully that's going to happen very soon. And this one is so much harder than the others. It's fucking ridiculous how much harder this is than the others.
Oh, I thought you lost your hat.
Yeah, no, I did not. I did not lose my hat.
What if you did it right now?
Lost my hat?
What if you went through this with your hat? 35.
What
happens here? I don't think I've never gotten this far in this fucking level.
Really? Yeah, well, we should have you play next time. No, I just have to survive this for the next 20, 19, 18 seconds.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow, and they move when you move.
Yep.
Oh. God,
stop making sounds.
These fucking patterns.
Oh!
Checkpoint.
My hat survived!
What's he got to say?
My hat is too small for my very slightly larger than average size head.
Very slightly, dude. It's okay. You look. You know, I wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't mentioned it.
Okay, so this is continuing to happen.
What the hell does this have to do with a city anyway?
Hashtags. I mean, that's businessy. Which direction?
There's health on the left. You don't want that health? No. Oh, this. No, I did see this. This is a nightmare. Oh, well done. You have gotten your Mibibli flow back.
Oh! Why did you say the words? And my hat is gone. This will now not be the hat run.
Oh, you're doing so well.
You said the words, man.
It was impossible not to.
Yeah.
So, as usual, Isaac and Josh love the games about how miserable they are to play.
Yes, that I do. I mean, for my part, it's because I hold myself to impossible standards.
Yeah.
And that's a fatal error. Come on, we got to be able to end this episode.
This is so stressful, dude. I'm like slowly getting a headache.
If people are still with us at this point, then I commend them. Ow.
What even hit you?
The explosion. That's not the good kind of explosion. It's the bad kind of explosion.
I love those.
Yeah.
What emotion do those faces have when they're coming at you? Listlessness?
Active. It's the emotion of active versus the emotion of passive.
Nice.
Everything's fine. Zit.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Rapid jumping, right? Yeah.
Fuck this game, fuck this game, fuck this game.
But
fuck
don't.
This game.
Buy this game.
No, this game is
Support
great.
this game.
This game is absolutely fantastic.
Unrecognized brilliance is what this is.
Eat my entire ass. Hey, dude. I have many hats. Hat.
It's almost a TF2 joke. Oh my god, it's the boss.
Yeah, it's Angry Truck. Angry Truck!
Is he not a factory?
He's a factory. It's a city zone.
Yeah.
He is polluting. He is pollution. He's in... I need to figure out how to dodge that attack. I haven't done it once so far.
In my lore theory for this game, this place exports the sadness to Youngtown.
Oh, that's right. That's how it happens. That's how I have to do it.
All right.
I have one life to put that...
Here it comes, one way or another, the end of the episode.
Yeah, I have to make this into... I have to turn that principle into practice. No, it has to be over him. It has to be over him.
I love the shit-eating grin when he jumps in the air.
He's a fucker. He's a fucker. He's a fucker. Yeah, he's a fucker. You know what the secret might be in terms of like damage exchange? The Clads do less damage than he does. Oh, that worked.
Nice. Fateful moment.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
Nice. Triple hammer achieved in a single episode of Mumblesquad.
Oh, you can touch me.
I can touch you?
Yeah. Ow! It's an expression.
Slapped him across the face.
Well, that sure took my triumph right down 3 pegs or 3. Oh. That stings. Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this exhibition of Mibibli skills.
Wow. I feel like at this point we definitely need to do another episode on the second part of the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Or the question mark
what's
level.
in the question mark?
Are we about to get hooked on the fucking question mark level?
No, because I didn't bother to get lives.
This does not look familiar to me. I don't think I ever discovered this.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe it's just this.
That's fascinating.
That would be fine. This would be fine, you know? Just an
and the episode on...
You don't remember this either?
No.
Hey, something.
Maybe this is the new thing.
Yeah, maybe this is just... You're in pleasant purgatory now.
Nope. I found a house.
It's like I'm playing fucking Starbound.
Every self-respecting video game needs a very easy minigame of Simon Says. Oh shit, I remember this.
Middle, right, left. Easy.
We may have to break this into 2 episodes. Okay, that was too lame. Fine, here's a tougher one.
That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Ooh. You got it? Nice. Here comes another. Oh, fuck. The end.
Alright, bye everybody. Oh, I love this game.